Alright, YouTubers, we got over here a 1983 Shovelhead. This was my father-in-law. He just passed away a good couple months ago, and he did have two Harleys, and my mother-in-law sold the newer one. It was a big one, and this one was the old one, and I did want it, and she gave it to me. And one of the things is it was a leak on the primary, okay? And actually the leak it was between the block and the primary inner case, which is this one right close over there, but in the bottom part, that's where it was leaking. Now the reason it was leaking is because one of them, and I'm gonna show you in a couple seconds if AJ follow me.
I'm gonna be your cameraman for today.
Alright.
This time I'm not the star of the video.
Yeah. And what we did is we got about actually what I call a pound of silicone, which is somebody tried to fix it up.
And I had to remove some of that, and it was disgusting.
And this is not good at all. Okay, so if you expect somebody to do a job like that, I'm just auto mechanic, and this is my first motorcycle, Harley Davidson. I have drove other motorcycles, but other than never worked on a Harley, so have to take the primary and the chain from it. And one of the things that it was bad when they did it from the get-go, and some people put videos of the clogging the three hoses, the one that brings oil from the oil pump to the primary, they clog the vent on it, and then they clog the return oil hose too. So when you close all that and you put all this silicone that
which is definitely not good,
that we're looking over here, it's like you put in a fan on a box and put some silicones and turn on the fan, and hopefully nothing will come out of over there, no air or nothing like that. Well, that's kind of like not that smart, okay?
Exactly.
We did the gasket inside, and what we did, a lot of people put video that they clogged that, and they put 1 quart of oil on the primary, and they run it like that. Well, you know, that's not smart at all, okay? First of all, the oil will never ever reach the tensioner because of the loop. The primary case is so close from the chain and where the starter runs to crank it up. It runs so close that it doesn't go all the way to the front, to the middle, to put oil on the chain and in the shoe. Let me see if I can find the shoe, because I know that I did have it over here. I just finished the motorcycle, putting everything together.
There was a bunch of oil leaks, and he had just this morning cleared up all the oil leaks. So a big hand for him.
Yeah, I can't find the shoe, but anyway, the shoe, it was eat up. Well, that's what happened when the oil, even if you put a quart of oil over there, like some people say on the internet, doesn't go all the way. It's gonna eat up the shoes, it's gonna eat up that chain, it's gonna stretch a lot quicker, then you're gonna have a mess. Please, if you do this, I didn't do a video doing it, okay, because I was working back over here, my son was on over here all the time to do this. Wish I would have done it so people can see, but I run all three lines completely, and listen, they don't cost that much. The line is regular oil lines. When you go to the auto part, you ask for gas lines, okay, which is gonna stand gas and it's gonna stand the oil, okay. Usually, if you do a good job, they should hold pretty good for a long time. Then if you need to replace it, you might probably, when you replace it, you're gonna be replacing your chain and all that, which it doesn't cost that much. You can go online on eBay, that's where I bought my chain. And actually, I'm gonna give you the name of the chain that I bought.
And one of the things that we did to do the motorcycle is we used this, which we were able to lift the motorcycle up.
Yeah,
so we could do all this. So we didn't have to bend on our backs. It's really good.
Yeah, we're gonna give thanks to my uncle that he did have this brand spanking new this motorcycle lift. This brand spanking new in his house, and he wasn't gonna use it. He does have a motorcycle, but it's a Harley Davidson. It's newer, so it doesn't have any problem, nothing like that. But he was not gonna use it at all. And fortunately, he gave it to me for $100. Okay, now this lift in Harbor Freight too, I know that they cost more because I already checked.
Maybe $500, $300.
It's like $500 to $600 on that lift. Okay, I know that not everybody can afford that. I'm sure I can, but I got lucky that my uncle did have one, and he gave it to me for $100. Okay. Other than that, this is the chain that I put. It's a Diamond Super chain, and it's supposed to be one of the better ones out there, so that was pretty good. A lot of people are selling it for $50 and $70. I paid to this gentleman $20 plus $7 and some change. Okay, so if you had to replace some parts, get online. That's how I bought the gasket that I put over there. The inner gasket over there, it costs about $21, and I believe J&P Cycle has that. I'm gonna be ordering something too from J&P Cycle for the motorcycle because I need a couple things more. Okay. Other than that, remember, if your mechanic tell you that they'll clog all these lines all the time and does this and does that, please tell them no. I want my motorcycle the way that it goes, because the oil that the oil pump send to the primary, it really drips in top of the chain and in top of the shoe, which is your adjuster. Okay, it really need that. Okay, if not, that shoe is gonna be eat up a lot quick, because that 1 quart of oil, it would not go all the way to that primary tensioner, so it can work right. Okay, so other than that, do things right. Okay, when you have a motorcycle,
right?
If you have any question or anything, if you have one of these motorcycles and I can help you, you can subscribe and send me a
comment
on
what
it.
We'll do is you list the comments down below for your questions and stuff, and we'll do a Q&A, a question and an answer, or to answer your guys' questions if we possibly can.
Yeah,
we will do that.
And now we're going to show you, this is the product finish, actually, right over here. We're going to go over here to the motorcycle.
If we can get at least 5 comments, we'll do a Q&A.
And now, this over here was I was checking the oil over here.
Alright guys, I'm gonna come in close so you guys will be able to see.
I can put my hand over here. Nothing.
No oil
nothing,
leaks.
And nothing. Gasket, nice and neat, sealed up. So, and I'm glad that I did this job and finished with it. Like I said, I took 2 days putting everything, which is actually take a lot less, but I was cleaning the parts. I was making sure that everything it was right.
And
that I didn't do a mistake.
And with mechanics, you always want to do something right the first time. If one thing messes up, the whole thing will mess up.
Especially you don't want that chain to mess up and nothing like that. But I'm gonna tell my son to now stand up and come to the. And sorry about the video going over there, but go to the others. To the other side.
If the video is too shaky, sorry, I'm trying to hold it as best as I can.
And we're gonna try that motorcycle. And this is
how it should sound like.
Sounds nice. Crank it up. Normal. Love it. And hopefully I'll be riding it soon. I have to probably do a couple things more that they did wrong, but we'll get it right. Summertime when it's coming in, we're gonna be riding it. We'll see you later. If you got any questions, leave a comment. I try to answer your question. Like I said, I'm a mechanic. I'm an auto mechanic. I'm not a motorcycle mechanic, but it makes sense when you do car and you fix car and you're gonna fix a motorcycle. It's kind of like close to the same concept.
True.
And I'll tell you, I did it. I'm proud that everything was well and everything is right. And hopefully we will not have any problem. My next project will be like whoever put the tire in this motorcycle, the front tire in this motorcycle, they put it with the rotation towards the back instead of me putting it with the front.
So like, then you'll stay in one place, I'm guessing, or you'll flip over or something.
So we're gonna turn that tire, and I found out a little leak on my forks. Got a little leak over here on my forks, and I find it out, and like you see,
it's nothing too major. Unlike what happened over here.
And we'll be putting. I'm gonna take the forks out since I had to flip the tire. I'm gonna take the forks out completely, and I'm gonna put the kit on it and put it back again. Okay. So for the next one, we might probably give you a video of taking the forks and fixing it up. See you all later, guys.